Only miserable people have a long life.
How you get to the soul of yourself by moving through your ego, by practicing goodness towards others. So
That's real tough too. It's a difficult process. For me it was, for me.
No, the thing is this, just to explain this. A Sadhguru means an uneducated guru. He is not a PhD in all these things. He is unread. I don't know any books. I just know this piece of life from its origin to its ultimate nature. If you want to know life, the only life that you can know is this life. You cannot know another life because you can only experience this one. Can you experience something else? You can only experience this life, if at all, if you experience. So, if you want scholarship, there are many things. But if you want realization, in is the only way out. He's already been espousing that. If you want scholarship, if you want PhD in spiritual process, that's a different matter, it's an academic stuff. But if you want realization, in is the only way out. Why do you think there are books about life? You should read a book about life only if you are not alive. Suppose you are not alive, then to know about life you must read a book. When you are the life, hello? The only thing that you need to do is turn inward. Inward means what? Right now the only way you are perceiving anything is through the five senses of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting and touching. This is the way you know the world. None of these things are geared to turn inward. You can't roll your eyeballs inward and scan yourself. You can hear this, but you can't hear so much activity that's happening here. If an ant crawls upon your hand, you can feel it. So much blood flowing, you cannot feel it because the sense organs are essentially outward bound. So, to turn inward, you need a different faculty. To activate that, to engage in that is the most important thing because life is very brief. Only miserable people have a long life. If you're joyful and exuberant, it's a very brief life. Yes, it's very, very brief. Have you noticed on a particular day, you're very happy, 24 hours, poof, went up like a moment? You're a little depressed. 24 hours feel like 10,000 years. Hello? Because only miserable people can have a long life. Otherwise, it's a very brief life. In this brief life, the most important thing is you know the nature of your existence. Don't add all kinds of philosophies to this. This is very simple. It's like you bought a phone, a new phone. Should you read the user's manual in the first 3 days? Or should you read it after 3 years when you're discarding it? This is all. The first 3 days if you read it, you'll use the phone effectively, isn't it? To use this effectively, quickly, as quickly as possible, we must get this. Then we live life without you being an impediment in your own life. Other impediments are always there. Other things are always there, we need to learn to ride it. If you don't learn to ride it, it'll crush you, of course. You see California, people are riding the waves. What is the dream of a wave rider? One day he would like to do the tsunami. Yes or no? One who is really good at it, what is he dreaming of? One day when the tsunami comes, he would like to be riding on the wave. Those who do not know how to ride the wave, they're terrified of it. This is all it is. The instruments of life must be in your hands. If they're in your hands, whatever life throws at you is not your choice. What you make out of it is your choice. This will not come out of scholarship. This will come by turning inward. This is why inner engineering. You engineer yourself the way you want yourself to be.